Okay, happy Easter. I just wanted to start off by saying that. I know usually I'll do a video closer to a holiday and I won't actually say wish you guys happy whatever. So, happy Easter. I haven't done a video in a long time, so this kind of feels a bit different because I just recently got an iPod for my birthday. Calm. Anyway, I recently got an iPod, and I saw, like, the Apple logo. Like, this guy came up to my door, and, like, he was working for, like, the company or whatever, and he's like, Jade Murray, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. So he gives me the box, and I open it, and I see the Apple logo because there was a card, and I just screamed. My mom was napping, and I didn't realize it. I thought she was out of the house, so I may have woke her up just a tiny bit. But the last video I did on my friend's computer, and my mom didn't want me using it, our computer, because our computer is sadly crap. Honestly, it is. It's bad. It doesn't work. It works, but it doesn't at the same time. I know. Confusing. So, last time I ended up talking about the Shatter Me series and The Fault in Our Stars. Fault in Our Stars is supposed to come out, like, the commercials say it's supposed to come out in June, which I'm very excited for because it looks like it's going to be such a good movie. Honestly, I showed it to my friend, and she was watching the trailer, and she almost started crying. I thought the trailer was funny and sad all at the same time because that's the way the book is. But anyway, that same friend that I showed the trailer to, she decided, like, I was reading a book called Thirst by Christopher Pike. He used to write those, like, little books that were like Master of Murder or something like that. Like, they were like mystery, like teenage stories or whatever. I remember I used to love Master of Murder. I read that book all the time. I read it in the middle of math class last year, and my teacher said, Jade, if you don't put that book away, I'm going to take it. And I like did my math questions, and then I kind of went back to my book. He's like, no, Jade, bring it here. I'm like, but I'm reading it, and it's a good line. He's like, no. So I actually had to close my book, physically walk up to the desk and give it to him. Very embarrassing. But I ended up getting my math done, and by the end of the class, he gave me the book because I finished it early, so the math early, so I got to read. It was amazing. But anyway, back to the point. I was reading Christopher Pike's Thirst, and then my teacher, she wanted me to read a book called The Healing Spell. Like, people are giving me lists here to read. So the whole time I was reading Thirst and The Healing Spell, my friend, she's like, Kate, have you started Matched yet? From the series Matched Cross Reach. And I hadn't started it yet. And I'm like, no, I haven't started it. She's like, well, you should. And so she's like, she just finished, like, we kind of have this race going. And this is Matched. I bought it from the book orders at school because it says on the back, it's like, this edition is available for distribution only for the school market, meaning if you buy it through book order, this is what your book's going to look like. But I'm in and around chapter, I'm in, like, chapter 17. And Adri, my friend, she's already started Cross. And she posted it on Facebook, too. She's like, reading Crossed, haha, I'm ahead of you, Jade Murray. And I kind of made this comment trying to be all, like, self-boasting and everything, saying that, you know what, I'm probably going to be, like, on the third book by the end of break. The end of break is tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last day of break, and I haven't even started reading this from when it was last week, from our last day of school. So I think I should have maybe not have tried to show her up because I was in class, and I said to my teacher, I'm like, you know what, I'm probably going to be on the third book by end of spring break. She's like, challenge accepted. And now one of my teachers expects me to be on the third book. And since I recently acquired said iPod, I've honestly, I will tell you the truth. I haven't read a word of this book since I got this iPod. I've tried, and then like I just have my earphones in and I'm just jamming and listening to music and I'm trying to read, and then it's like my mind cannot work. It is annoying. But yeah, I'm on like 192, page 192 out of out of 192 out of 366. Yay. It's still got so much to go. It's about a girl. It's like this perfect society, right? Where like you turn 17 and you have your matching banquet, and they match you with someone from a different province or whatever, and you're destined to be together. It's like you're there for life. It's like you're going to marry this person. You're going to do this job. It's like they decided all for you. That would suck. Because I honestly would rather choose who I want to be with rather than some government official saying, yeah, you're going to be with this guy. It's like, what if I hate him? That would not be a happy marriage. Anyway, I'm going to read the back. It says, in the society, officials decide who you love, where you work, when you die. Cassia has always trusted their choices. It's hardly any price to pay for a long life, the perfect job, the ideal mate. So when her best friend appears on the matching screen, Cassia knows with complete certainty that he is the one, until she sees another face flash for an instant before the screen fades to black. Now Cassia is faced with impossible choices between Xander and Kai, between the only life she's known and the path no one else has dared to follow, between perfection and passion. Matched is a story for the right now, and storytelling with the resonance of a classic. Whoa! Apparently, I can't even read out loud. I'm a very bad. I can't read out loud. I don't know why I can't. Like, I was reading this paragraph out loud and I missed like 3 words. Like, cause just what I thought I saw wasn't what it actually was. So, yeah, it was a disaster. Honestly, it was a disaster. But, yeah. Try reading out loud when you're reading in the middle of class. It sucks. So, yeah, there's that book. Recently, music-wise, I don't exactly know what's new for music, because I've been listening to a lot of old music lately, like a lot of old rock songs lately. Like, nothing too hip-hoppy. Like, One Direction hasn't come out with anything new. Their You and I video came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before. You and I, off their album, Midnight Memories. My birthday was it was like, today's the 30th, wait, today's, what? Yeah, I was gonna say, today's the 20th, not the 30th. So my birthday was 6 days ago, so I've been 14 for officially 6 days. Congratulations to me, yes, I know. I didn't get a lot for my birthday, which is okay, because I like my birthday, but I don't like a lot of people, I don't like a lot of people acknowledging it. Like, I don't like because me and 2 other kids in my class have our birthdays on the same day. So the whole school, every time we walk past someone, would be like, happy birthday. And it got really annoying hearing, like, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, after every person walks near you. It is very annoying. So I'm happy with what I got. I got a watch, which is somewhere. I have no clue, because my room is a mess. I got a shirt that says "Rescue Me" with a baby Batman in the middle. Like, baby Batman's gonna come rescue me. And I got Art Pop Deluxe Edition, the Lady Gaga's newest album. It's amazing. And then, of course, I got my iPod from the rest of my family, which I am so very thankful for. And I am not going to force this one to short out and or commit suicide because I did not take care of the last one. I think I distinctly remember dropping it in the toilet twice. 2 or 3 times I dropped my last iPod in the toilet. I used the charger thing too much. Like, I used it, like, it could be, like, the battery could be full, and I'll just plug it in to charge it so it doesn't die. I'm not doing that with this one, definitely. I'm waiting, like, if it's, like, say it's, like, really late and it's still full battery, I'll wait until it's close to being dead, because I need to charge it overnight, because I sleep with music, like, all night long. So I think I've covered music, I've covered books. Movies! Divergent! Oh my god! Oh my god! Like, what? Like, seriously. Spring break, I went to see Divergent with my best friend Tori, the one that was in the last video. It was amazing. I read the books. Like, I read Divergent and Insurgent right before I watched the first movie. Like, right before I went to see the movie. And I thought it was perfect. Like, it's... Like, everybody's like, oh yeah, The Hunger Games is, like, the best movie-to-book ratio. They did exactly everything the same. Divergent, hands down, better. I find Divergent way better than The Hunger Games. Like, I choose, I choose 4, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'd choose 4 over Peeta and Gale, I think, any day. Like, see, I'm even forgetting about The Hunger Games, and then it's just, like, right there. It's, like, Divergent. It's, like, once it's in your head, it's not leaving. It's an amazing movie. Me and my best friend went to see it. Like, she'd seen it before with her mom, like, when it came out May 21st, or March 21st, and we went to it, like, the next week later. I went to it with her. And we found out, like, we were talking about what factions we would be in, and then I went home and took a faction quiz online, and I turned out to be a Dauntless. Oh yeah, I'm amazing. On the first day of school, though, I was dressed in black and white, which are Candor colors, and I told she's, like, my best friend now, but I didn't know her then, and she's the only other girl in grade 8, and I'm like, she had her glasses on, and she took them off, and she was cleaning them. I'm like, you look prettier with your glasses off, no offense. And I was just, like, so scared because I'm, like, the new kid and it's, like, my first day of school. So I was like, and then she said apparently that she went home and told her mom that I was, like, basically a Candor. I don't think I could stand being a Candor. I don't think I could stand being friends with a Candor. Because Candor are cruelly honest. They will speak their mind. They don't have that filter. Like, humans all have a filter. Like if you say something that's gonna be right or wrong or, like, mean or nice. And I don't think I could be friends with someone who is a Candor because I don't take constructive criticism well. Like, I'll be, like, playing, like, say I'll be, like, playing guitar or whatever. Like, say like, there's this thing we were taught in school, like, back home in gym. There was this thing we were taught, and I've just learned that way for my whole life. And then I come here, and there's, like, different rules and stuff, and different ways to hit something. And I'm like, well, I've always done this. And they're like, well, if you'll just, like, listen to what I'm saying and follow the instructions, then you'll get better. And I'm like, I don't want to get better. I want to follow my routine. I don't like change at all. But yeah, now that I've got an iPod, I'm going to do more reviews and more videos as I read books. I'm probably going to, like, read a book and then do a review, or else I'm going to forget everything about it. I haven't finished this yet, so I haven't forgotten anything in it. It's not even that big. I got all 3 of them from the I got all 3 of them from the book orders. And then I got like a poster that's over there, and then the other 2 that are up there. And it came with a locket too, but the locket's downstairs. But yeah, there's my book. There's the book review. I did the music and a movie. So I covered everything. Okay, goodbye.